How's it going, everybody? We are back. Hope everyone's having a good ass day today. I know I am. Now I'm saying. Alrighty, everybody. We are just gonna jump into some good old New Vegas. Just gonna have a good old time today. It's a Friday. I don't want to be doing no challenge runs. I just want to be relaxing with y'all. Just having a good old time, a jolly old time. Just need a moment to... There you go. And let's switch. Turn this off. Wait, I want to copy this. There you go. Will this be working? Is full screen applications capturing it? Yeah, it's capturing it. Alright, awesome. Awesome. Alright, let's just continue. Let's just hop right on. Wait, let me just... There. Okie doke. I should go get my Ranger Sequoia back. Cause like, yeah, this is a really strong gun. It's a stronger use than the Ranger Sequoia. But there's just something about the Sequoia, you know what I'm saying? It's just nice. It's just nice. My, it makes me wish for a nuclear winter. True. Hey, by the way, I saw the tweet. I appreciate being mentioned. Stop using that goofy headgear is what you should do. No, I like it. It makes me heal faster. It makes me not have to worry about bullets and stuff. So I got a thing. One mod puts a thing here. I meant it, buddy. I appreciate it still. Made me... It made me realize that, you know, our interactions had an impact, and so it makes me more likely to have... Oh my god! Robo-Scorpions! Oh, shit, you got a lot of health. Alright, fuck it, sword. And it makes me more likely to have such interactions in the future with other people, because it, you know... The payoff for me is to, you know... feel as though I've been able to help people. And if that's the case, then yeah, you know, it's good. And I am glad that you felt I'm glad that you felt supported by our interactions. Because that was the objective. I'm not the best with you know, expressing myself, but yeah. I'm glad I was able to help. Okay, so we want to go this way-ish, because there's a new dungeon around here, added by a mod. The Uncanny... I knew it! I knew you saw me! Fuck it! No! Get away! Dangerous ass fucking thing! Don't touch me! Stranger danger! Oh my god, there's a second one! These things deal so much damage, I can't fuck with them. Ah! There you go. Whew. Yeah, I like this gun. The Survivalist Rifle is awesome, and I love that gun. It's my favorite gun in the franchise, purely because of its significance, right? Like, I know all the people who like it because it's a gun from Blade Runner, right? Like, it's very referential, but I like it for its history in Fallout. Ooh, buff out. Drugs! I fucking love drugs! And missiles, I guess. Oh, I take a sip. You guys too, you gotta drink, because we didn't have a... Ooh. We didn't have Thirsty Thursday, so it's gotta be today. Every time that the character drinks, you gotta drink. That gun's literally peak. Blade Runner is one of my favorite movies, so it's sick. Also, the design fits Fallout so much. Yep. And its history in Fallout is also really cool. It's literally a 5.56 rifle that's been customized and filed down for use as a handgun. Originally, it used 223 for lower recoil, obviously, but in this one, since 5.56 is the actual most common rifle ammo, that's what they use. You'll be drinking Red Bull. No, that's the opposite. That's the opposite of hydrating. That does the opposite effect. I did consider bringing out the AMR. I do like the AMR. It's really nice. It's really nice. Makes me all warm and tingly when I pull the trigger and something fucking explodes. Why am I talking like Trump? I don't know. Friday already. Moving to summertime really messes up time perception. Red Bull's the only thing keeping me going at this point, man. It's from experience with other people, they feel tired whilst not under the effects of caffeine, usually due to poor nutrition and bad hydration. You gotta drink more water. You gotta sleep better, bruh. It helps a lot. I say as somebody who really should drink more water and sleep better. But yeah, you take care of yourself and you'll have more energy. Because all the caffeine does, it basically blocks a hormone you produce that lets you know you're tired, right? And it blocks the receptors of that hormone. It doesn't actually make you less tired, it just helps you ignore that. So you actually feel more tired without feeling, like, properly tired. Does that make sense? Bought a thermal cup that holds my water cup longer. Nice. Hydration is very important. Can't overstate how important it is to sleep at 11 or so. Oh yeah, absolutely. Using my robo-killing gun. Oh my god, he's fucking setting me on fire. Oh no, if only I was wearing flame-resistant gear. If only. I'm forced to take care of myself. I have immune system problems. Red Bull energy drinks probably my only healthy vice I have. Yeah. I mean, it's not one of the worst things, right? Like, it's not the worst vice to have, right? Sugary drinks and caffeine. It's not the worst. Obviously, right? Like alcohol, drugs, all those are way worse, right? Like, and I say this as somebody who enjoys soft drinks a lot. It's probably like the only thing that I like drink in excess. But yeah, take care of yourself, man. If not for you, then for everybody else. Is this the place? It's not showing up on the radar. Try to steal the important water from my lab. It's extra wet. Extra wet. Okay. Let me see here. Where is this thing? Oh, between the X13 and Z38. Okay. So that's where we're supposed to go. Only alcohol I drink is hard seltzer. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol at all. I only play it up to mess with people that say, "Oh, you should drink with us. You should. You should." It's like I only play it up then, but like usually it's just because I just don't like the taste. There it is. But yeah, I don't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't do nothing of that. And by the way, like, I can't overstate how much that does for you, like, physically. Just not drinking and smoking. Like, I was one of the... That was fucking flawless! Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, wait, I need to increase the audio of this game a little bit. Until someone notices. That's probably even alcohol, it's just carbonated water with extra spice. Yep. It's like I said, I don't drink because I don't like the taste. So, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, alcohol bad for you. It's like, yeah, it is, but you know that already. Everybody knows alcohol's bad for you. Just like everybody knows smoking is bad for you. It's not something you need to be taught. It's like domestic abuse. It's like, no domestic abuser has ever seen a domestic abuse ad and gone, oh my god, I never knew! It's like, they fucking know. Funnily enough, I'm carrying that gun, which is probably the most apt gun to take into the Uncanny Valley place. Yeah, you don't need to be taught how to domestically abuse someone. You just know instinctively. Yeah, exactly. It comes with the genetics, you know? God, I love that brand of meme that is literally just when you're beating your son and he tries to fight back and you feel a little proud because he's almost ready to start abusing a family of his own. It's like, it's so fucked up. That's so fucking stupid. What the fuck? Ooh, bottle caps. Anyway. Broken terminal. Why are things floating? Oh, Sunset Sassy. I had alcohol and smoking too. I only drink in such small amounts, so when I don't look like a complete goober without a drink in my hand. Yeah, people eating orphans like genetically coded to them. Wait, seriously? Like, is there like actual research behind that? Because that'd be hilarious. Like, God just said, no, 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 no. No, 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 I'm not allowing this. Be back for that one in a second. Let's check this part out first. Interesting. How long does this go for? It's so funny that before anything was really known about smoking, it was literally prescribed. Oh yeah. By the way, 1 second, because I'm noticing that the chat isn't showing up on screen. Or am I tweaking? Is chat showing up on screen? Let me see. No. Yeah, I didn't... Yeah, I thought it wasn't, working properly. Let's go to my dashboard. Yep, overlays. Let's see. Why isn't this doing the thing it's supposed to do? Oh, there it is. Now it's working. Save. I just need to be logged into Stream Elements for it to work? That's dumb. Yeah, I need to be logged into Stream Elements, I guess. Bro, how long does this go for? Like, at this point, I kind of want to get to the end. I heard something. Are the doors closing behind me? Oh! Interesting. We got to the end. Let's check this out. Have you seen the fucked up memes that are when my beer dispense stopped working because it's apparently got homework and it's just someone chucking a beer at their kid? I saw the one where it's like the guy with the big hands like slapping the elephant. It's like when my beer dispenser gives me, when my child gives me a drawing of me saying best dad ever instead of a map to infinite beers. It's just him slapping the shit out of this. What the fuck? I wrote you a poem, Anti-Kill. You are a worm through time. The thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door, push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. This happens more and more now. You gave us the permission in your regulations. We wait in the stains. The word that describes this is redacted. Repeat the word, the name of the sound. It resonates in your house after the song Time for Applause. We build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. You remind us of home. You've taken your boss with you. All hair must be eaten. Under the conceptual reality behind this reality, you must want these waves to drag you away. After the song Time for Applause. This cliché is death. How do you say insane? Hurts to be wow. Isn't that like wholesome family bond? And it's not appearing on screen again. You want to hurt, you don't want to be. Whoa. Interesting, it just teleported me. Teleported me back here. But yeah, it doesn't appear on screen unless... Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Show messages permanently. There. It'll just stay on screen, and that'll be that. Okay. Wait. This I gotta show you guys. A delayed game is $90. A rushed game is $90. Suck a fart out of my ass, you broke losers. Shigeru the Iron Kidney Miyamoto. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright. Back to Uncanny Valley. That was creepy. I like that. So real. Yeah. By the way, let me know if the text is too small. Whoa. Whoa! Which is the new FromSoft Games announcement. I think it's pretty cool. A little expensive. Because it's like, it's Nintendo Switch 2 plus the game plus paying for online, right? And the game is $90 or $80, whatever, right? It's too expensive. And considering the Switch is not considered a high-quality console, it's considered a little kid console by, you know, just by consumers. That's like how people think about it. So people will most likely not be willing to pay a premium. Was that always there? People will most likely not be willing to pay a premium for what most consider to be a little kid's console. Interesting. Evacuation notice. Due to unforeseen consequences that have occurred as a result of experimentation in the lower levels of the U0 research facility, the emergency evaluation protocol has been enacted. Please find your supervisor and make your way to the nearest exit if it still exists. If you find yourself blocked in by rubble or redacted, wait for a rescue team to enter the facility when able. This may be a prolonged or indefinite wait, so be sure you have necessary supplies. Interesting. Talking about Switch 2? Yeah. But yeah, it's like the actual FromSoft game looks really cool, right? Duskblood, Bloodborne 2, whatever you want to call it, really looks really cool. Do I wish it was on PC? Yes. But what you know, like we're still waiting on PC Bloodborne, so. Oh well. Apparently they said there's gonna be new items for Elden Ring, and it's like, if those are paid DLC items, I'm gonna be pissed. It's like, that's like the one thing that we've specifically asked from software not to put in the game, right? Welcome to your post-observation team. Here, your job is to observe the workers in the offices through one-way windows as they interact with the various stimuli, namely mannequins, that have been placed around the office. The data will assist in our research regarding the Uncanny Valley effect. This terminal is provided with an empty file for you to log any observations you have regarding the office workers' interaction with stimuli. Dr. Otto Varus. I don't think it's Bloodborne 2. Sony would never let that golden goose go. They did. They literally did. Right? Like, people would love to pay for that. I like that gun as a legendary pistol, Blade Runner. Yeah, it's real nice. People have been begging for a remaster for Bloodborne. People have been begging for a PC port. People have been begging for that stuff. They're refusing to do it. At this point, people are doing it themselves. So. Alright. Mannequin fell over, startling many workers and myself. One of them picked it up. Worker sat down next to a mannequin on a couch. When he realized it was a mannequin, he became uncomfortable and stood up. Worker drew a smiley face on a mannequin, proceeded to stab one of its eyes with a pencil. I imagine he's a lovely guy to hang out with. Workers did stupid shit to the mannequins, same as ever. A dozen scientists came running through the office and into the elevator. Startling many of the office workers, they knocked some of the mannequins over. The workers picked them up. One of the mannequins was moved overnight. Workers noticed it and became confused. I think it was someone on the team, no idea who. More mannequins changed position last night. Whoever's doing this needs to cut it out. The workers are getting freaked out. This morning I came in to see one of the mannequins looking directly through the window at my post. Who the hell is doing this? Interesting. Can only be seen through here. That's really cool. Oh my god, he figured out reverse curse technique. Anyway, let's check out this computer. Oh. Let's see. Congratulations, Dr. William Adams. You have been placed in charge of UO's observation. You will assign a team of observers. Alright, personal log. First, I thought that this promotion was great, a sign of my movement up in the company, but this position means nothing. This facility's experiment is half-assed and barely defined. The Uncanny Valley Research Center. What a joke. The data the observation team is collecting is useless. How are we supposed to learn more about an effect as simple as vaguely humanoid faces make people uncomfortable? And how do we qualify any of this data in a meaningful way? I'm starting to think this whole facility was just made to empty the budget for the year. How else can you justify employing dozens of office workers to do absolutely nothing but work around mannequins? Wait, I haven't even been paying attention. What the fuck is the Silent Hill-ass building? Oh, we are investigating a research facility that is dedicated to investigating the Uncanny Valley effect. Yeah. Doesn't help the lower floors of the facility have been made into a warehouse for all the other labs to dump unwanted equipment in. This position is going to be the end of my career. Also, I don't know if that's... My mouse turned red for a second. Or I hallucinated it. But this light is purposeful. The way out got blocked. They're no longer looking out the windows. This is really cool, I will say. I really like action horror. Especially when it's focused on just, like, giving you an uneasy sensation as you move through a building. Because then it's like, sure, you can be OP as hell, but if you don't know what you're about to fight, it doesn't matter. Not to mention, I really like how a lot of these mods give the more supernatural side of Fallout a lot of love. Bethesda kind of tried to include that supernatural side in Fallout 4. And I think they did it justice with the Psychers. Or Psychics, or whatever the fuck it's called. Because it's a mutation, right? And I think it's really cool. Like, for example, the Master was a powerful enough psyker he could literally kill you with his mind. Which is pretty sick. What's this? Mutation for remote viewing? Nice. Yeah. Whoa. Cannot open, cannot open. The evacuation notice. Chamber 4. Let's close that again. What? Not good. I like how they did in Fallout 4. Yeah. There's some, I will say, there's some stuff that Fallout 4 did well. A lot more stuff that it did wrong. Like, I don't think anybody can dispute just how much wrong Fallout 4 did. But I can absolutely understand why people enjoy it. I just think that there's a lot of... I did not open that door. There's a lot of stuff in Fallout 4 that goes directly counter to Fallout in general. And I absolutely fucking hate the gun designs in recent Bethesda games. Including Fallout 4. Like Fallout 4 and after. I think Fallout 4 and everything after is what people mean when they refer to modern Bethesda. One of the more crazy conspiracies that Area 51 has their own remote viewers to counter other remote viewers. I mean, if there is a place... If there's a place that houses bullshit like that, it's probably not going to be the... Ah! You good? Oh shit, he's dealing damage to me. But as I was saying, it's probably not going to be the place that everybody knows about. So, yeah, I would be surprised if that's where they have that sort of thing. Like, I'd be surprised if they don't have it, but I'd be surprised even more if they have it there. Oh, there. The goal we continue to Fallout 4 is that the gameplay is good. Yep. It's good gameplay. I think if they had improved upon the gameplay without dumbing down the RPG side of it, the game would be a lot better. Other than the power design. Bro, I fucking hate the power armor in Fallout 4. Hate it. It goes directly counter to what power armor in Fallout is stated to be. Like, directly counter. So... you know. Fallout 4 is a good base for modders. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. But there's some systems in the actual game that are just, like, bad. Unless you're gonna fully rework them. Like, the leveling system in Fallout 4 is just bad. The perks are bad. The weapon design is bad. But it's fun to play. So I can, you know... I will say, like, the first time I played Fallout 4, the only context for Fallout I had was Fallout 3. I hadn't played Fallout 1 and 2, I hadn't played New Vegas. I hadn't done any of that stuff. So I had no context as to what Fallout really was. And the end result of that is that I didn't know any better. And so I really enjoyed it, right? Because, yeah. Because it's a fun game. Problem is that as I got a little older, as my knowledge of games and my... son of a bitch, dude. As my knowledge of games and my taste got more refined, yeah, I just... Look, Fallout London. Yeah, I enjoyed Fallout London quite a bit. Fallout is actually dog shit. It's the only thing I truly need to mod whenever... yeah. Like, leveling infinitely in an RPG basically means that it's very hard for builds to feel meaningful. That's number one. I think Fallout 76 did that better and had much more interesting perks because of the cards and stuff. But I do think that 76 did a lot of stuff wrong as well, at the start and even after. Son of a bitch. This is pretty cool. Invulnerable enemies that can't die, but also can't damage you that fast. So basically, it turns into an exercise in running the fucketh awayeth. Frontier team is still working on Rewrite. It seems they dropped teaser the other day. Oh, New Vegas Frontier? That's interesting. Personally think level caps are only good in multiplayer RPGs. I guess. I just feel like you're probably right about that. I just do not like the way the perks are done in Fallout 4. Because it's like, there's no difference between one automatic gun and another, except for damage. There's no difference between one semi-automatic rifle and another, one pistol and another. There's no difference. Also, and this is something that actually pisses me off a lot, the fact that energy weapons, like, okay, you made it so that the guns are pretty much all the same. Like, all the pistols are the same, all the rifles are the same, all the automatic weapons are the same, all the heavy weapons are the same, right? So, why did you then go and make energy weapons feel so weak when they're supposed to be essentially the peak, right? Because if you make... Here's the thing. You already have 5.56. You know what happens when you shoot somebody with 5.56? You know, like, if you hit their arm, they no longer have an arm. That's just it. Like the arm was there, and then you shot it, and then the arm is gone. It's no longer there, right? Even with a 2.2. 2.23 will do that shit. It'll just, boop, gone. No more arm. No more concern, right? Why would you ever bother to create a more advanced, harder to maintain, harder to make, harder to fuel gun that does the same damage as that? That's it. That's my argument, right? Why do laser weapons have recoil? Exactly, right? In Fallout 1 and 2, laser weapons are stated to be high precision.
Do not attempt to flee. Justice will be administered quickly and fairly.
That was it? Where the fuck am I? Just beat the shit out of this guy.
Put down your weapon
No!
and submit to authority.
It's mine! You can't have it! Fuck you! But so where the fuck did I pop out at? What in your opinion is the game that does laser and plasma weapons the best? Like of modern Fallouts? I think that New Vegas does it really well. Like, you can... If you're an energy weapons build, and you have a surplus of ammunition, and you don't really care about precision over power, you almost certainly want to use plasma weapons. They hit harder, noticeably. They have bigger crits. You lose out on precision, but it hits harder. That's plasma. And laser weapons are a little bit less power, a little bit more precision. But they do, in fact, overpower most, if not all, ballistic weapons. The little laser pointers on crack, you'd never get recoiled by one of those. Cyberpunk gets guns like that well. Oh yeah, I really like Cyberpunk a lot. I need to replay it with the latest update. I'm also waiting on, like, another update for Rogue Trader to replay that game as well. Because I really like Rogue Trader. I think if you like RPGs, you should try Rogue Trader, and I think if you like Warhammer, you should definitely try Rogue Trader. It's just so good, man. Psycho! Drugs! I fucking love drugs. In-game. In-game, chat. In-game. You ever try Cyberpunk Red, the TTRPG? I have not. I heard it's pretty good. I just never got around to trying it. But I do have the rules because they come free with the game. So if you bought the Cyberpunk game, you have that. That's it. It's a little It's gone. It isn't there anymore. Interesting. So from here, we went this way. And it was right here. And it's not anymore. That's freaky. Freaky for sure. Don't want that. Think about getting Rogue Trader after I get the Silent Hill remake and Demon Souls remake. Really good, really good game. I've heard good things about the Silent Hill remake as well. And, nothing but good things about the Demon Souls remake. Like, a lot of people said that it kind of misses the atmosphere of the original, but, like, I'll be honest, I cannot disagree with that more, looking at the atmosphere of the original. Like, I'm a Happy Hop fan, right? Like, I've been watching Demon Souls gameplay for a while. So, like, while I never played it, it's not as though I'm blind to it. Whoa. The legendary Night Stalker. Falls of the Apocalypse should have directed energy weapons instead of bubble shooting tinfoil guns. I mean, the Falls of the Apocalypse aren't warriors at all. They don't like carrying guns. They're investigators. And scientists and stuff. Play DOG games, so I hope you're right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, right? Like, from what I saw, the game did not seem to have lost the atmosphere. But at the same time, I never played the original, so. I'm in Children of Adam, lol. Oh. I mean, the Children of Adam use radiation guns, so I feel like that makes sense for them. Interesting. But yeah, the Children of Adam, I completely... Yeah, I like their guns. I think that they're neat. But here's the thing. I don't think it's neat. I don't think it's neat that their weapons use the like, gamma ammo, rather than the generalized energy cells. Because then that means that you can't fucking use their guns unless you know, only use their guns. And at that point, or unless you know, have the fucking, ammo. So, like, you get one of their guns, you get, like, 20 shots from killing, like, one group of them, and then congratulations, you're out. So it's like, I also don't take from software too seriously. At the end of the day, they normally don't know what they actually want. That kind of goes for a lot of consumers. Consumers will say, "I hate this," and then give way more money for that than they would for anything else. So it's like, dude, the fuck, you know? But yeah, you have to be very specific about what you dislike with something. Mysterious cave? Hello. Stop right there. This area is currently off limits to civilians. We got a whole bunker full of crazy ex-Brotherhood down there. I can take care of the Brotherhood. Well, I really shouldn't be sending you in, but I ain't got much choice. Brass refused to send more troops to take these guys down. What I know, these sons of Elijah are led by one Janus. He's their head paladin, whatever the fuck they go by now. If you kill him, it'll hopefully send these dipshits into disarray. You'll have to clear a path to him, though. Oh, appreciate the money. Antithesis to madness. Alright, the brush gun is a pretty good gun.
Do not attempt to flee. Justice will be administered swiftly and fairly. Violence will not be tolerated.
Don't need this or this. What's your favorite build to run in New Vegas? I like using guns a lot, but I also like going energy weapons. They're real nice. What's this? You can go home, courier. Oh, yeah. Happy Fun Times Commerce. Oh. Huh. Interesting. What's this courier's revolver that I just picked up? Ooh. It's just an overpowered mod gun. Destroy it. Okay, this brush gun's fucked up. I like melee power armor build. Yeah, I like that too. I like melee a lot. That's why I carry a Blade of the West. I understand that there are other weapons that deal more damage. But at the same time, I like this more than anything else because it crits. It has a good crit rating, so it's a ×2 crit rating if I'm not mistaken, or is it 1.5? Doesn't really matter. And on top of being a two-handed weapon, so it by default has a 30% chance to knock enemies down. So, on top of that, it has the crit chance to knock enemies prone because it knocks prone any enemy it crits. So that's pretty cool. That was interesting. Hard, huh? Jesus fucking Christ, brother. There's so many of these guys. Can only use melee in Fallen Vega. Hate how jank the shooting feels sometimes.
Had enough.
I like the shooting. God damn, these guys are hunkered the fuck down, bro. These guys aren't fucking around. None of them are particularly tough, though, which, you know, means I don't need to spend none of my, drugs. But, yeah, shit. Ooh, fresh pear. Steak. Okay, I got a dip. I got a date with my girlfriend. You have yourself a good date. Likewise, have a good date. These guys were fucking it up, huh? If we had brought our energy weapon build in here with with the Spurtle, this would have been over instantaneously. It would have just been a slaughter because of meltdown. Like, one melts down, immediately takes everybody else with them. What's everybody's favorite brand of power armor? For me, it's the T-51B by far. Like, it's not even close. I just love it so much. Funnily enough, the one reason why I struggle with got him.
Scanning for hostiles.
The only reason why I struggle with a good energy weapons build is because I can't figure out which like pistol to use.
This is now a free fire zone.
And also the hollow rifle, despite being overpowered as shit, like, feels boring to me. I don't know, I just don't like the vibe of it. Like, it's overpowered as hell, don't get me wrong. It's really strong, I just don't like the vibe of it.
Anybody there? You like that?
Man. These Sons of Elijah, they're fucking built up. What mod you doing? This is breaking the bunker. A bunch of ex-Brotherhood that are calling themselves the Sons of Elijah are in a bunker, and we are fighting our way through to kill Janus, their leader. Because the NCR asked us to. It's like they forgot to turn the lights on. Yeah. They're using all of the power for their energy weapons. Let's grab all of this. Man, all this energy ammo is making me want to play with energy weapons again. Because, like, damn, I'm just picking up so much of it. How much do I get? Wow. Okay, switch. Just gotta throw DPS down this wall, down this hallway. Whoo!
Maybe I'm just jumpy.
Yeah. Probably.
I've got you now.
No, you don't. Oh, shit, we got a motherfucker in, advanced power armor, huh?
You like that?
Anybody there?
Who's there?
Had it. What was that?
Bitches. Ah, can't take that armor from them, huh?
What was that?
They've got ghouls working here? Interesting. They even have Enclave scientists here. That would mean that they're pretty much taking all comers. Because the Brotherhood of Steel were originally founded by deserters from the US military. If they've got Enclave here, which are actual Enclave, then that would mean that they're straight up throwing out all previous things. Head Custodian Steve, huh?
You like that?
Wow, motherfucker, big. Shame he's not big enough. I appreciate the super sledge to repair my my sword with. God damn. This is a fucking gauntlet. Which faction is objectively the best? Ooh. That's a question. Objectively the best? I don't know. Because in the Mojave, they all have pretty fair pros and cons, right? So, like, if you're being objective, none of them are the outright best. They're all pretty good, I think. And they're also all pretty bad. Tesla armor. Interesting. Is this, oh, this is the Fallout 3 Tesla armor. It's the Exo 2. Not Arcade's Tesla armor. Got an extra, a couple extra suits of Remnant's power armor here. But I already have a suit of this at home that I picked up from another mod, like an extra suit. Kind of wish they had put the Tesla armor that's in the game files, but I guess that's the Arcade family Tesla armor. That's the only version that's in the game. There's no like version for the player. So yeah. Sad days. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, you want to go into melee? Alright. Beat this guy's ass as well. Okay. An incinerator, eh? I like it when mods don't just add a ton of, like, random extra weapons that don't need to be added. I like that. Like, I can understand wanting to add a couple weapons to make your mod feel
Hostile target.
more genuine. But at the same time, it's like... Eventually I'm gonna want to uninstall that mod. And I won't get to keep none of that. You know? Spending a lot of 4570. Still, we got our 12.7 here. We still got plenty of that. 12.7 is basically 50 cal, by the way.
I've got you now.
Do you? Doesn't feel like you do. Torture? Who the fuck is torture? Son of a bitch. .12.7, I believe, is the Russian variant of 50 cal. I am not certain. I just know that bullet size is roughly the same. I think it has a slightly smaller powder load or something like that, but I'm not sure. It's like the Russian 7.65, like it's just slightly bigger. I think it is 7.65 that I'm thinking of.
Had enough?
Of what? Like, how successful do you think you guys are being in this fight? Because I guarantee you're not nearly as successful as you think. If you're out here asking, had enough? Like, I guarantee, not nearly. Alright. Level 3. 12-7 is Soviet Union origin. Depends, but this is me going into detail. I mean, you could share. I like knowing about this sort of thing. Doesn't make sense if Russia would be in the Mojave, right? I guess. It's not like there was a lot of conflict between Russia and the US. Truth seeker kind? What happened to you? The hell happened to you? Giannis has lost his fucking mind. All my work's been thrown out the window, and for what? One security breach? Go word from Morris that she'll be sending her goons to set the ghouls loose on this level to try and stop the courier. It'll take months to recover our losses. The boys will have to start setting up more ambushes down south, maybe even start doing business with Caesar. Though at that point, we may as well just turn them into recruits. I think we could probably raid that west side place for new stock. Either way. Well, this is my last entry. I'm writing this a little later, but Morrow's men just let the ghouls loose ahead of schedule. Had a group of initiates get me back to safe position, but I got a little torn up by some of the test subjects. To whoever's reading this, I regret nothing. My greatness, my work, was all stifled by that inept prick. And if I were allowed to continue, I could have had this whole order eating right out of my hand. Wow. You guys got fucking wrecked. Even have centaurs. Alright, let's do this. Released experiment, huh? Do you have anything on you? No. Okay, it's also a Chinese round, but the US-Soviet cartridges are the same. US is 12.799, and Soviet is 12.7.108. That's more than enough to mess with the inner working of guns, especially with such large calibers. By the way, what's you guys' thoughts on ghouls? I think that Bethesda making feral ghouls more prevalent than non-feral ghouls, regular ghouls, I guess you'd call them. Dead stock. Rip. Actually kinda had the adverse effect of making it so racists in the Fallout universe are kinda just right about ghouls. Because, like... Ooh, purified water. They treat ghouls as if they're zombies, right? But if the vast majority of ghouls you encounter are in fact just fucking zombies, then... yeah, ghouls are zombies. Like, there's exceptions, but the vast majority... And I think that was a really bad decision, by the way. Like, I think that's a fucking terrible fucking thing to do for... Oh, I accidentally picked up all of her shit. I didn't mean to. I think that's a terrible fucking decision story-wise. And also, especially if you're gonna want to try and make, like, political points with Fallout, but then you do things that actively prove the racists in the universe to be correct. It's like... It's like if you were to say that if you dislike orcs in Forgotten Realms, you're bad. But then every time an orc is on screen, that orc is doing some bad shit. Like, can you really blame people for reality, basically, at that point? Yeah. Alright, am I through all the ghouls? Bro, that glowing one brings me nightmares right now. Why? Why?
Over here.
Kill squad, eh?
You like that?
Alright, who wins? Your little knife or my big sword?
They killed her.
They? Don't misgender me, pussy. I take offense to that.
Scanning for hostiles. Commencing lawful use.
Commencing lawful use of this dick. You know another gun I really like? The Bozar. I should go get that Bozar. Like, I know it's not that great, but it uses 5.56. Might be a good gun to use. Because when we played together, we got... Oh, yeah. I remember that in 76. God damn it. Wasted fucking afternoon. God. Such an awful game. How's it going, Cellblock? How's the modding? We're clearing out a bunker.
Watch out.
Hey-ya! No, I'm not gonna let you leave.
Come on.
There's fucking laser weapons outside, and I don't want you using those against me. Where the fuck did you get this? Yeah. I've said this before. I think 76 would have been way better if they had gone like Left 4 Dead, Tide, Dark Tide, Vermintide, Space Marine 2 version of it, where it's like you're doing missions. You're clearing out raiders, mutants, ghouls, all that stuff. That's what you're doing. Courier 7, eh? I think if they had done that, it would have been a lot better. Let's move these out. Interesting. And is this a note? Strange letter. Let's see. To Captain Arnold, task 22nd Infantry Regiment, 5th Company from the committee. Captain Tyson, as you know, the committee has ordered that you and your men carry out your mutiny to set Operation Soothing Peace into motion. We've heard from our sources that you've had your doubts about this operation and fear you may not fully grasp its purpose. Generally, Oliver has stationed your unit in specific to the area of Anarchy Valley. As you know from your time there, it's a dead-end, dying town populated by squatters, gunslingers, and great khans. Oliver's made it a strategic location and the site of a large supply cache that'll see heavy use for the NCR campaign, thanks to its importance. The town's seeing a lot of money invested into it as well. It would be an unfortunate blow both to his career and the Kimball regime if that supply cache and the entire town were destroyed. That's where you and your men come in. We're hoping this will be an easy mission for you to carry out. Be sure to leave enough survivors that word spreads quickly of this atrocity. You must commit while we know you're uncertain of the ethics. We assure you that the future of our great nation is counting on you. Huh. Like Fallout Tactics, but 3D. Exactly. Exactly. Playing as a Brotherhood warrior. Fighting all of those, all monsters and stuff, and robots. I think it'd be really cool. I think it'd be a lot cooler than 76. Seems like most of this place was built to last except for the elevator. We can't sick the servitors on this problem either, since this thing's delicate, advanced Poseidon tech that we need some expertise to get fixed. Problem is, we can't reason with the head paladin to get the resources we need to fix the issue. Guy's a nutcase. We had to draw straws to see who was going to go tell him. Leslie drew shortest and look on their face. It was like someone who knew they were going to die, which is just rough. Poor bastard will end up a servitor or a fucking ghoul, even if the head paladin just didn't like the look of him. Goes as always. Forward and hopefully not backward. Well, with coding, that's the wonder, right? I feel like Frank Horrigan right now. Except the turrets aren't shooting. Ah, there it is. Those are just like not doing nothing, so I guess we're just gonna go. But yeah, I think that would be really cool. Enlightened, huh? Why am I hearing a power fist? Multiple power fists, actually. T-51B Mark II. It's just better T-51B, huh? Don't mind me. Just, what am I hearing? What is happening? They're fighting each other, huh? Well, saves me the fucking trouble. Alright, sword then.
Watch out.
Wow, there's a lot of you. That's why I was hearing so many things. Jesus. You gotta finish prepping Foundry? Alright. I'll call you if there are if I have need of your mod powers. I appreciate you sticking around as long as you did.
Maybe I'm just jumping.
Joan. Stop that. But boy, am I glad I brought my power armor to this shit. The added toughness of power armor plus the healing. Wow. May have saved me a couple times is all I'm trying to say. Aha, got him. I was hoping that I'd have something interesting in it. Yeah, so apparently there's a little bit of a mutiny here, huh? Chief Assassin Moros, huh? How'd that work out, bitch? Shot me right in the fucking chest, too.
You like that?
No. Morrow's journal page. What's this? After everything I've done, all the orders I carried out, I'm the one who's been betrayed by that madman Janus and that awful bastard Castellan of his. I don't care what happens. We're killing these bastards and getting out of here. So that's what happened. The kill squad is rebelling. I took that to repair the Circle of Steel silenced rifle.
Found you.
Yeah, that'd work on literally anybody else. Unfortunately for you, I heal quite quickly. And I have flame resistant armor. So yeah. It's not gonna work. Sorry.
Continuing search for fugitive.
There's a lot of these motherfuckers, huh? Hey, real quick, from DM to DM, do you think the music from Ash Lake is good for combat?
What was that?
What was that?
Come on.
Get out of my way. I'm trying to shoot your friend in the head. I don't know. Actually. It's a good question. What gun were you using on me? Oh, it's a Magnum. I think you can do a more melancholic music for combat if the combat is appropriate for that, right? Like, you can't just use slow, sad music for combat for no reason. I think you can't go wrong if you just go with, like, Witcher combat, though. Witcher combat music is always, always good for that. No, it's not going to use it just because. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You have to listen to the music and feel if it fits the exact situation. Because, like, I can't just, like, give you an overall response to a specific question that has all sorts of nuances and shit, you know? I mean, I can, but it's not going to be the best answer. Simply because I lack necessary context to answer it properly, you know? Get him. Fucking dick with the Gauss rifle. There you go. Man. These guys have a really nice bunk cons. This fight will be with something corrupted, where the enemy they're fighting semi-conscious what he's doing, but unable to stop himself. Then yeah, a melancholic song fits. Make him sad. If your players are crying, that means you're doing something right.
I've got you now.
Damn!
Hey.
Feels like I'm playing Fallout 2 all over again. Just mowing down hordes of enemies in power armor. Getting way more bullets than I could ever need. Way more ammo, I guess. Not necessarily bullets. Why did that guy have fucking 10 mil ammo? What do you want that for? Let's give our armor a quick fix. Give our hat the same thing. Invincible. Well, guess not. I guess he wasn't invincible. Next guy we meet is going to be called the Immortal, and he's already going to be dead with his head missing. Which, by the way, can I just say, I feel like the memes are getting a little out of hand because there's people who genuinely believe that the Immortal is a bitch. It's like, Duplicate is a bitch, not the Immortal. Immortal's trying his best. Leave my boy alone. Oh, hey, a veteran from Helios 1, huh? How'd that work out? Castle and Norton, huh? Hurrah! Hurrah! Give me that, and that. Also that. A liquor cabinet, huh? Ooh, bobby pins. The Castellan's Terminal. New leadership. I'm leaving this behind so if our brothers and sisters under Head Paladin Sigismund or Corswain come here, they can understand what's actually happened. An intruder broke into our bunker and cleared most of our forces on the first 2 levels. Head Paladin Janus, my superior and head of our convent, took drastic measures, sending kill squads up to level 3 to release our experiments to try and stop this intruder. Though oddly, he included that all personnel on that level ought to also be purged. I brought these orders to our chief assassin, and Morris was incredibly confused, asked if it was a joke. I wasn't sure myself, as Janus hasn't really been the same since we set up shop in this place. Maybe it's a ventilation issue in his quarters. I'm not sure, but he's been locking himself up in the command nexus and ramping up security. Not too long after we set the kill squads loose, Morro's got a new set of orders. She was kind enough to send one of her men to notify us that we were now on the purge list. Warfare broke out not too long after, as she's never been known to disregard an order. When I tried meeting with her to propose we get rid of Janus, the machines turned on us. She accused me of setting this trap, and now me and my men are stuck fighting a 2-front war against these damned robots and the kill squad. Janus certainly knew of our meeting and decided that apparently we all must go. Since he's clearly lost it, I'm taking control of his former second-in-command. As his former. Very likely we won't survive. If we do, I'll have to abandon this place and try to link up with Sigismund's convent. They're in a strong place now that we've begun transferring some of the more risque elements stored in this bunker to his headquarters. I'm sure he could use a few more good men for what he's planning. Castellan, or rather Head Paladin Norton, sons of Elijah. Interesting. So this whole fucking place is falling apart. It's kind of fucking wild. Inaccessible. But hey, I will say, lots of resources. Gotta make sure that you don't run out of ammo while clearing out these clowns, huh? I do feel like maybe I should switch to energy weapons. What do you guys think? Stick with guns or energy weapons?
Over here. Come on.
Hand of Truth, huh?
Hey.
Oh, he had one of these too, huh? Alright, I'll take all of this stuff. Funny that he himself didn't have special power armor. Just that plasma laser gun that fired blue. Alright, so what the hell is happening here that caused this guy to lose his shit so hard? Oh, he uses double ammo, huh? We here at Poseidon found an order to build the Eisenhower complex. If you've forgotten your code, don't be afraid to give the executive board a call. We'll be able to pull up the Eisenhower complex's code. You'll be able to help continue research and carry on the torch to the inheritor of the United States of humanity. But what the fuck drove him insane? Because it seems like nobody fucking knows what drove him crazy. Oh, Yanis' terminal. Beginning again, heretics, deviants, those bastards, those cold walls hide horrid things. Vengeance, breach, there's much work to be done. Alright, beginning again. Never thought I'd be in charge of a group this big. How exciting. Surely our work here will be valuable to the cause of bringing a new start to the Mojave. There's so much to be done. Cazador eradication, revitalizing the soil so we can grow crops. There's enough tech here to even begin producing some new automatons that could simplify our lives. So much potential for our little order. I hope we'll be able to overtake the Mojave chapter as the true heirs of Maxon's legacy. We certainly have a much bigger base of operations. Yep. Some of our scientists have had some rather troubling ideas, though. I've heard talks of operations that turn people into mindless drones, augmenting some of our best men to turn them into horrifying killing machines. Not really what the father would have in mind when it came to using science and technology to beat the NCR. They always say we need these kinds of programs as force multipliers, but we're constantly getting new recruits. There's no shortage of outsiders who want to see the NCR done away with. We may as well break free of the Brotherhood xenophobia at this point. Retaining genetic purity, i.e. constantly inbreeding, is a dangerous practice our forefathers seem to cling to relentlessly. I've heard out east the Lions chapter recruits outsiders all the time. They know it, more power to them. I've heard they've done insanely well, and we could probably take some inspiration from them. Well, one of our truth seekers took me down to the old storage level of the bunker, and what I saw was absolutely horrifying. Seems no one really respects the chain of command because our scientists just go wild without any regard for morality or even leadership. How the fuck are new recruits gonna feel when they see we have a bunch of mindless zombies made from the prisoners we've taken? It's disgusting. I've talked several times to the Castellan about this, and it all just seems to go in one ear and out the other. There's much work to be done, but we're sitting down here turning this pristine bunker into a horror show. From now on, I'm avoiding those madmen on the storage level. If they continue doing this, I may have to sick Moros on them. I won't have such evils being carried out under my watch. The father will return one day, and I doubt he'll be kind in the judgment of our conduct. I've done several inspections. I see all these mindless drones, servitors, being used for menial tasks. I see them look at me, their dead eyes staring deep into my... Say something! They have to be able to think, right? Do they view me with hatred? I didn't want this for them. I may hate the NCR, but I would never wish anything like this upon them. I've heard talks of another one of these force multiplier programs, and I think I'm going to be sick to my stomach. These so-called scientists have gone too lazy to carry out these fucked up operations, and now they're just throwing people in rooms filled with radioactive materials to turn them into ghouls. They've gone from people to rotting husks, meant to be unleashed on their former comrades. There's much work to be done, and if I can find an excuse, I'll have that whole level fucking purged with holy fire. The Father will forgive us, right? We need him. There's much work to be done. These cold steel walls house the most twisted minds the wasteland can offer. I've seen on the cameras the men have been moving the nerve agent off the base. They're sending it to Sigismund. That spineless villain, what is he planning? The Father knows we've done wrong. That's why he won't come to us, but he speaks to me. Tells me that the slate must be wiped clean, and he doesn't just mean a fresh start. He means that these pretenders, these imitators of his brilliance, must be wiped off the face of the planet. I'll carry out this dark work to purify the convent. I just need a good excuse, unless I want to give them a reason to lobotomize me. I've had a sympathizer, a young scholar named Joan, write a few programs so that when the time finally comes, I can destroy this blasphemous convent. A whole army of military-grade robots will come down on these sinners in the eyes of the Father and bring righteous justice. I can make this right. I can avenge the lives we've destroyed. Morrows, Norton, the Truth Seekers, all corrupt. Evil souls that wish to only bring destruction. The Father will look upon me with pride. He'll forgive me for this act of betrayal. I must carry out against the likes of my own order. And intruders made their way into the bunker. I see them doing the work I've been too much of a coward to carry out. I think now's the time to bring glory back to the Father's name. I'll send word to the Castellan and make sure he carries this order out. I'll have him escorted by a pair of these enlightened experiments he greenlit. Hello! Just to show him that he's lost control. I know what he is, a conniving rat, an abuser of my trust. A hollow shell of a man who only wants power. He'll get what's coming to him soon enough. I'm sure of it. There's much to be done. I'll have to come him down immediately so I can make him come down immediately so I can give the order to wipe out those vile, twisted scientists in their den of horrid suffering. Kept an eye on the intruder, and they've put most of those poor souls to rest down there. I thank them for their work. Surely they're a disciple of the Father. Though I think the Father sent them to test me, and I will accept this test and my possible death here in this bunker. There's much to be done. I'll have Moros and the Castellan turn on each other. I know they'll be meeting soon to try and plot against me and my command, no longer chipping away at it, in fact, but outright trying to take back control of this fucked-up horror show. I refuse. It's time. There's much work to be done. Much work to be done, but okay, yeah. Brother is crazy. Okay, so, funnily enough, he was the normal one. That's a shock, actually. Is there a fast way to get back up? No. Alright, I guess we gotta walk back. I am an ant now. That was fun, though. That was a fun little dungeon. If we do the others, I'll probably want to switch to energy weapons. One second. No, it's not this way. It's this way. Pretty basic mod. Could use some good lighting though. Yeah. Yeah. Better lighting would really make this better. It's really basic, but it's fun, right? I think it could have been a little bit better with some few less enemies and a little bit more like dedicated encounters, right? Like if it was a gauntlet of sorts. I think that would probably make it a little bit more interesting, but still, it was pretty fun. And I got a shit ton of energy ammo. Man, those turrets are inept. Like, they're just, like, slowly tracking me. Not actually shooting. Thank you. Oh, chocolate. Thank you. This is why I feel like I should switch to energy weapons for some of these mods, because holy fuck balls. One good energy weapon shot in that miss, they all died. They would have all died. Bunker itself comes off as generic and boring, at least to me. There are way too many mods that take place in bunkers. The whole Mojave might as well be hollow at this point. Yeah, a little bit. It's why I said it would be much more interesting if it was more story heavy, rather than just, you know, an onslaught of enemies to kill. All these enemies, not that much challenge. Not voice acted though, which makes me think that was probably done by a guy, right? Just some guy who sat down, made a little dungeon mod, and that was it. Once we get out of here, we'll check out the thing. We'll check out the page on Nexus mods and ooh. Oh. But yeah, we'll check out the page on Nexus mods, see what else this guy has done. Made him on substitutes when I was 16. Who was cringe though? Hey, that could literally be it, right? It could literally be somebody's first foray into modding, into creating something. So if you take it by that standard, it's actually pretty good. And in terms of atmosphere, it's sick. Lighting could absolutely be better, though. The chocolate kind of tastes a little caramely. Alright. I'd agree, especially if I covered a lot of bad mods on my channel. Enclave Hunter, now that was a bad mod. Oh, what's that one about? Are you a hunter of Enclave, or are you a hunter from the Enclave? Hey, Captain. Have you done the deed yet? He's dead. Well, friend, you just saved the NCR a lot of trouble. I appreciate your work, and I'll be sure to put in a good word with my peers. So, there was a teenager who called their...
Glad that's over.
Why did this thing almost take you all out? Guys, fellas. Ow. Ow! Fuck! Balls on a stick, dude. Straight fucking ice this dude. Drugs. You had allocated someone's OC named the Soviet Shadow. It's full of really strange stuff. Borderline creepy. Huh.
Keep fighting.
How? You are missing most of your limbs. And all of your health. I would know. I'm the one who emptied out your health bar. Okay, and... Where's the last guy? Did I just pulp him? Yep, I pulped them. Sometimes they explode. Sometimes they explode. To quote, oh, made by the guy who did the Crusaders and Fallout the Frontier. Honestly, I tried to play Fallout the Frontier. God, that shit was ass. Straight booty cheeks, you know? Like, it tried so fucking hard to be anything that wasn't Fallout. It just didn't want to be Fallout. It wanted to be something else. And I can empathize with that, right? I get it. Sometimes you just want to do something special. But fuck me, brother. Sometimes you just want to, like, experiment. Relax. I worked on Fallout the Frontier. Best mod I ever played. Best mod ever. All the criticism completely irrelevant. All the criticism is super unfair. Let's put this over here. Wait, I don't have the Bozar. I need to go buy the Bozar, I guess. If I'm gonna make some comparisons. I agree with a lot of criticism. It needed a lot of changes. But yeah, my main question, not question, my main criticism is really just that, you know, it kind of does that thing that I talked about of, like, there's a lot of unnecessary new things added on. Like, a gun that is literally just fuck, what's it called? The assault rifle? Is it called the assault rifle? That's just the assault rifle, but reskinned. A gun that's just the assault carbine, yeah. That's just the service rifle, but reskinned, and all that stuff, so yeah. For some reason I had completely forgotten that Wild's first title update was today. Oh yeah, it was. A lot of people were excited about that. Okay, so let's compare this. All-American, 50 damage, versus that gun. Has more damage. By quite a bit, plus the bonus crit chance. So yeah, we'll stick with that gun over the All-American. And I should absolutely carry the AMR, because it's just fun. It's just fun to point my gun at somebody, squeeze the trigger, and have them go boo. Yeah, I've been putting cases here. I don't know why I put the cases there all of a sudden. Alright, let's break down all this ammo that we've gotten. And then just take a little walk around. I thought those mods might have been a little bit longer, but they weren't. Still, they were fun. I enjoyed those. The Uncanny Valley one kind of just ended, which was a little disappointing. Like, it was really interesting, and then it just kind of ended. I walked through a door, and I was out, and I was like, what? And then the place was gone, which, you know, cool detail, right? But kind of just out of nowhere. Just dropped a new mod if you're interested. Ooh. What's it about? Ooh, I wanted to see something. Light shining in the dark. Let me see. $63 damage. If you were a real woman, maybe. That's crazy. That I'm talking to a light switch. Before anybody gets mad at me. So this thing is 63 damage versus this thing's 66. They have about the same crit chance. Oh, there it is. Super hand loads, and oh wow, that's way more damage. Yeah, I'm gonna use this a little bit more. Not bad. Really nice zoom in. Much better than with this one. It's down for DLC-sized mod. New lands. Demo offers a new world space, semi-horror, John Carpenter inspired. I'll probably check it out. Yeah. Alright, let's put that gun away for a bit. Still got this one. Still got this one. I'll probably put, let's put the brush gun away and the Hand of Truth. Actually, the Hand of Truth I'm gonna keep outside of here. And I want to compare Christine's rifle. It's nice to have a scope. Plus, deals way more damage than the others.
Citizen, did you know that communists have an organ behind their eyes that converts salt water into fresh? Or, wait, is that penguins?
Probably. You see, much to our chagrin, communists are, unfortunately, human. Yeah, crazy, I know. Making sure, and yeah, let's just make a ton of these. Oh, that's all the ones. Pressing buttons, isn't that what Michael Jackson does when he goes on an elevator? I think everybody does that when they go on elevators. I don't think it's a Michael Jackson exclusive. Like, I could be wrong. I don't think I am. Yeah, this deals way more damage. Than the brush gun and the other gun as well. No, I'm messing up. There. And the mad scientist scrubs.
Wanna push my buttons?
You can just shoot stuff and it lowers their the durability slightly. No? No, it doesn't? Alright, never mind. I lied to you, chat. Sorry. What's a good spot for me to put this? That's, like, not gonna be anywhere that I can see it and be bothered by it. What? Sorry, I was scratching my eye and I bumped the mic a bunch. My bad. My eye was itchy. And I had to scratch it. Do you guys think the courier will make an appearance, or at least be referenced in, Oh, hey, I can put it here. Be referenced in Fallout Season 2? If so, what do you think it's gonna be like? The reference, or whatever you're picturing in your head.
Oh, wait.
Now, let's process some plants.
You ever seen a biological research station this full of seed? No. No, you haven't.
God damn it, I love this fucking DLC.
It was getting lonely.
Where do you purify the water that you have?
While you were...
Hmm. I know there's a way you can purify water, but I don't know what it is. I thought it was the sink
It
here.
was getting lonely. It was getting lonely. You're going to need...
I don't know, man. Okay. So, let's take a look here. We've got this. We've got light shining in the dark. We've got the survivalist rifle. We've got this one as well. And then we've got the anti-material rifle, which is like a goddamn truck. So, let's drop by the gun runners, because I want to see... Oh, wait, I gotta get rid of, not get rid of, but, like, put away this energy weapon ammo. There. So, this reduces spread and increases damage. This increases damage a little bit, and, yeah. Okay, so, let's go and see about the Bozar. So, we go to the gun runners. Gun runners. There they are. Hello, Mr. Robot, sir.
Welcome, sir, or...
Show me what you got. Why doesn't he have the Bozar? I'm gonna buy these off of him. Also all of this stuff. Weird. Break all these down. Also, what does this use? This uses rifle and large rifle. Yep. And this uses large pistol. What else do I have that uses large pistol? I think the 12-7 does. Yeah. But I've got plenty. Let's see. What's the code for the Bozar? I'm gonna cheat a little, chat, because the Bozar isn't here and it should be. So I don't know, man. Why the fuck does my phone sometimes just not give me the fucking button to agree to cookies on Google? Like, sometimes it's just fucking annoying. Type search Bozar into the console. Search Bozar? Just this? Ah, there it is. Thank you. There. Bolzar. Really good DPS. Ooh, that's... Ooh, that is not good use. Yeah, no. If I was gonna, I would be using the All-American. Right? Because the All-American is just better. Deals more damage and stuff. I will put it away. Here. You can rest with the other babies. But yeah, that's a shame that it sucks. I knew it sucked, I just wasn't aware how bad it sucked. I think I will bring out the All-American for a bit. It's just a nice gun. I like it a lot. I have good memories with it. Yeah, we'll bring out the All-American for a bit. So now the setup is All-American, Survivalist, Circle of Steel Silent Sniper Rifle, and the AMR. The AMR is just like peak gun, you know? Okay. So, what else is there for me to check out that I've already got installed? Let me just check something out as well. Breaking the bunker. So, Buzan the Friendly. What else has this person made? They've made one mod a year ago. Yep. That's it. It's like I said. It's like I figured. This was somebody's first ever mod. But so, what is the name of your mod cell block site? Actually, I can just wait. Cell block Psycho. Let's see here. New mods. Come Wonder With Me. DLC sized mod demo. There's also the Happy Place, which we did. Hitman. The Tales of New Reno, you're revamping, so I should probably wait until you finish doing that, right? But yeah, so let's download this one. Probably not. Yeah. Oh, what happened with Painted Grail? Tainted Grail. Apparently there's some Trojan issues that they're working on. And they fixed some critical stuff. Man, I still need to eventually get that game. One thing I was surprised about Tainted Grail, it's fucking $40. It's gonna be $40 on Steam. That's actually crazy. Like, so many games nowadays want to go for that $60 price tag. You've got Doom Dark Age with an $80 price tag. And then you've got Elden Ring Night Rain and Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon with a fucking $40 price tag. It's like, Actually, pretty nice of them to do that. Just organizing my wish list. Okay, so let's walk around a little bit. No aggro from anybody? No? Well. Posting a casting call for it pretty soon. I will make sure to apply to that. Would be, would be a nice little foray into voice acting since I've been meaning to give that a try. This quest isn't completed. That quest isn't finished. Did I need to talk to the captain again? Let's call him a sergeant. You ever want to see what God looks like? Misrank a sergeant. Or misrank a captain for a sergeant. Yeah, these guys... Quest isn't done. Let me see. Yeah. It's there. Weird that it, weird that it's just unfinished. But anyway, let's drop by Freeside about this secret cache in Club Exclusive.
You like that? Hope you enjoyed your stay in Freeside.
Not good at shooting that gun from the hip.
Watch out!
Oh, and it doesn't crit as hard. Yeah, I'll probably go back to that gun.
Done.
Did you beat New Reno? The secret cache is now gone and the entire cell is different.
Hey,
Okay.
you're the one.
That's cool. I guess in that case, let's just go back and switch out the All-American for that gun. I'm a person again. Ah, the katana. With all its crits. So many of these guns were just nice to use every once in a while. Oh, the two-step goodbye, just fucking nail somebody with a crit, send them flying, and then they fucking go boom. Ah. Woo, that's fun. Less fun when it blows you up. But still, fun. I got this teddy bear from New Vegas Bounties. Ooh, I should check if there's new mods from that that guy. New Vegas Bounties. Checkpoint Gary. Defend a remote NCR outpost against endless waves of enemies and establish a new town. Sure. Let's grab this one. See what this is like. Out here downloading 2 mods at the same time. Like I've got infinite bandwidth. It's because I do. Actually, it's because Nexus Mods refuses to let me use more than just the bare minimum unless I pay them. Let me go ahead and do this so you guys can also see the Mizu. Really fun fight. Nice. Let me see other quest mods. New lands and locations. Yeah. More Mojave, Dark Side Edition. Polish. Fallout on the Highway. New world space, several locations. The plot is of a conflict between the 80s Raiders and Desert Rangers. It's set in 2021. It's a demo. Train robbery. Salt Lake City ruins. We'll check that out. Vault 69. I don't want to go to Vault 69. That place probably stink. Let's only get the English ones, because, yeah. New Vegas bounties, Breaking Bad locale. A Wendy's? Ranger Station Charlie. Turn from a trailer park to a power relay station, more fitting of the area it's found in. Why would there be 2 power stations? I mean, it's a power relay station. Never mind, it makes sense. Follow the Frontier Liberated Space Station crash site. Pass. The Goon Cave. Experience gooning for yourself. The Goon Cave, official. Jarvis, prepare my Goon Cave. Were you etching or were you gooning? Okay, fair enough. Fuck it, sure. Okay, so what is this one? We'll do cleanup in the future. Fix and improve nav mesh, improve balance, create patches for other mods. I'm not the most skilled, so expect some rough edges. Unfinished locations have been removed. Redundant conflicting locations have been removed. Removed and used forms of interior to find out which locations were removed. See image. Huh. Well, doesn't seem that interesting. Okay, all of that is finished. What is this? On the highway. This mod adds a new world place, several locations. The plot is of a conflict. Okay. Next. We'll do one more page of this. Dust. Yeah, I don't. I tried Fallout Dust. Wasn't that interested. I mean, like, why is the game performance lower than before? Why? What happened? Was it because you had the stream up? Quests and adventures. Yes, that's what I like to see. Get off my lawn. Born to lose. Power armor sensor training. West Side Library. You gotta shoot him in the head. No, this is for Fallout 3. Honest Hearts White Leg expansion. Playable trial. Remember when. Sure, I'll grab this and this as well. That is a weird ass picture of young Willem Dafoe. Small quest mod that had the squad near the NCR CF. It's up to you to find out why they're there, help them defend their perimeter, locate their missing friend, or just kill them. Quest features 3 different endings. Neat. And this one. Keith Rogers. Gives you a short quest. Okay. Manual download. Grab that. Okay. Let me just clear out whatever the fuck is happening on Discord that has fucking every server I'm a part of pinging each other.
Cursed electric heating filament? You are inadequate to my needs! Why? Why? Why was I not built with a death ray?
I love all of the things here. I could literally never, ever in a million fucking years consider just going, you know what? Nah, and just silencing them. Like, I genuinely, why would you? It would take a monster to do that stuff. Like, I could never. Little did I know there was a download on Steam, which I did not engage. Oh, was it a performance increase thing? Is that what you missed? Ooh, yeah, I did get a bunch of these. Where do you turn in Brotherhood holotags? Does anyone know? Because I know you can get some money for it. There you go.
Don't even talk to me. I've seen you with her.
No, baby, you're the only one on my mind. She has my heart. And then I walk out and leave you to scream at each other. I'm an asshole. Ooh, Sunset Sassies. Okay. So, let's save the game, because we're gonna quit to install all of those new mods. And then we're probably gonna do one of the shorter ones, and I will leave the more advanced stuff for a later date, because, actually, do you want to go to the gym today? Okay. So, yeah, because don't want to accidentally start something that's going to be super freaking long. So let me just move all of this stuff into the appropriate places. Okay, so downloads, documents. Wait, shit. I want them here. Yep. Oh yeah, I never installed Dog City Denver. Have to do that still. What is this for? Oh, this is for Dog City as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and install all of this stuff. Okay. That's almost done. There we go. Into data. Yep. This is also for Dog City. You go in data. Get off my lawn. Damn it, I accidentally closed that. I didn't mean to, though. I can actually show you this part, since it's literally just moving stuff around. This stuff I can move in here, because it's already did. There. Extract into data. And there. Alrighty, all did. Can close there. There. Oh, wait, shit, I forgot to. I fucked up. My bad. My bad. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. My bad. My bad. I forgot to actually activate all that stuff. Just give me a second. Yeah, because he's a mod. Actually, wait, 1 second. I'm gonna make you a mod as well. There. She is a mod now. I think now she also has infinite channel points. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that's a lot of trust to place on a chat. I mean, you know what? Look. Oh, shit, that's a crash. I feel like if my own girlfriend can't be trusted to mod my chat, then, I mean, you know, who can you trust to mod your chat? Would you ever abuse the trust I placed upon you as a mod? Hmm? You wouldn't, right? Hmm. Game not launching. No bueno. Abuse trust? No. Be unable to mod and do some BS accidentally because of a lot of stuff? I hope not, but man, this is weird. Okay, so I noticed that there was one here. One man, one quest, I think was the one. That was off before. Could be the one. Yeah, continue loading without that. Okay, there you go. That was the one. Gonna have to remove one guy, one quest. Alright, word has reached you that the NCR is now hiring mercenary help defender most outpost checkpoint Gary. This occupation is rumored to be lucrative but dangerous. If you're eager for ceaseless combat and fresh income, seek out a merchant named Garth outside Ranger Station Bravo. Alright, cool. You stumble upon a note with your name on it. Seems it was deliberately placed here, so you'd find it. Rogers' invitation, huh? Keith Rogers sent me an invitation, specifically for me. Don't be alarmed, but I've had someone following you now for 3 days. He left this message in your path. Don't bother looking for him, though. He's long gone if you've received my invitation. I have some work that requires your specialist skills. I'm willing to pay a large amount of caps for your services. Please come meet me at my home, near the old Mormon fort in Freeside. It's the door with the no entry sign outside. Rogers. Okay. Bop. Oh! Ugly! In like a cute way. But ugly! That was weird. I shot the head and the body reacted. Oh, wait, no, I see what happened. The leg also fell off, but it was like in a point of balance, so it was like took it a second to actually fully fall. Okay, so NCRCF. What the fuck is NCRCF, by the way? Ah, correctional facility. I know where that is. Okay, so it's gonna be around here. The mod with the deserters. So we're gonna do that one, because we only got 40 minutes left. And yeah, basically the reason I'm picking up mods is purely because it gets annoying having to always tab out of the game to ban bots that are coming in and going, "Hey, you want some cheap viewers?" Aw, how cute. They think they can kill me. You know, if you surrendered... Nah, I'd probably still kill you. Like, I was gonna lie to them, but... Nah. Why would I lie? They're dead anyway. Plus, that guy was trying to shoot. That guy stood on his 10 toes and shot me with a 2-2. Oh! Sip from our canteen. Where are these guys at? It said they're around here. Get off my lawn. Near. It just says near. But from this picture, I can probably picture where they're at. I guess they're past this cliff, maybe. Yep, there they are. You dropped something.
Come on.
Guess they're not here. Maybe that way? Let's do the Good Springs one instead. Let's go talk to old man Keith Rogers. Here in Good Springs. Which, by the way, hold on. Where is Keith Rogers? First brown house behind the general store. So there's the general store. That's not brown. That's brown. Wee. Wee. Yeah. Close. Hey there, youngster. I must be that kid they dug up. Good to see you up and about. Wasn't like that when that robot carried you towards the dock. I don't think we've met. Oh, pardon me, kid. Where's my manners? I'm Keith. Californian, born and raised. Lived in a town on the coast. Repaired robots and electronics for a living. Me and my wife left soon after NCR became too much of a bother. Walked all the way east till we found Good Springs. Up, did farming the rest of my life. Until my legs wore out from under me. Gotta use these here crutches now. That's about it. Unless you got any specific questions. You don't like NCR, do you? I could ramble on for days about the NCR, youngster. They took my home by force. I saw the signs on the wall. Left before things became too hot, else I'd be dead. Lost some good friends to the NCR, but at least we gave them the bloody nose. And now they're here again. Even sending opportunists here to my town to make use of the water supply. How long did they start taxing me? That was in the past. I don't want to think about that time anymore. You worked with robots? Yep. Most of the tribe was out and about, so the menial stuff was delegated to the robots. And I, in turn, did the menial labor repairing the robots. It's a damn shame. Most people just scrap robots down for spare parts these days. I should fix them up. Put them to work. Where's your wife now? That's because she's passed away a month ago, youngster. Name was Lucy. Dad and mine were friends, so we knew each other since childhood. My condolences. I appreciate that, youngster. I sure do miss her. What do you do around here? Well, sad to say, not much, youngster. Time to time, prospectors bring in some electronics from their rounds. I help them repair or scrap it down for parts. Can't do much more than that. Crutches and such. Old Art has been nice to me either last couple of months. Hasn't been nice. I'd ask something else. Okay. We talking about Good Springs. Good Springs, that's a fine, quiet town. Used to be busier. With NCR money bribing people to settle here, not anymore with that ruckus along the I-15. Best place to go to saloon, run by Trudy. I'm sure you'll find something to do there. Or if you got the ammo, check out the schoolhouse. Safe in there. I've never been able to crack. Bunch of vermin. Safe in there. I have never been able to crack. Bunch of vermin in there now. Anything interesting on the radio? Sure is. War going on out there. NCR find a group of slavers called Caesar's Legion. Mr. New Vegas is keeping me up to date with how the NCR is doing. I'm big on the NCR, but hearing about those brutes, I think we should appreciate all the work they're putting into protecting us. Yeah. Any work? Yeah, I do. There's nothing exciting. Some chores need doing around the house. If you can help me out with those, I got some spare caps for you. Sure, keep the caps, though. Really? Why, youngster, that sure makes me happy. Your kind is a rare breed these days. Could you start by fixing the drain outside? I think something's clogged. Water won't go down no more, and stinks up the place. Got some tools around the house if you need any. Ah, there it is. Pool of foul-smelling water sits in the drain, suggesting it is clogged. The grate makes it difficult for you to reach in and clear the blockage. Hey, what do you think you're doing messing with that drain? I offered Keith to help him around the house. Huh. Well, you seem kind enough. Keith's a good friend to us, all of us. We don't want him having any extra trouble after his wife died. Got plenty of that as it is around here. Looking down at the man-made hole in the ground, the lack of foul stench puts a smile on your face. Yeah. Any luck with that drain, youngster? I fixed the clog, but your neighbors warned me not to mess with you. Oh, my neighbors. Bless their souls. Don't mind them, youngster. They're only looking out for an old man. I'll tell about your kindness when I get the chance. Don't you worry. Any more stuff to do? Sure do. Did you hop over to Chet at the general store for me? Take this list. Check if everything is in there and bring it back. I'll head on over right now. This is a nice little thing after, you know, slaughtering my way through a bunker full of lunatics, robots, and mutants.
If Caesar's dead, you looking to buy some?
I'm here to pick up Keith's groceries. Oh, nice of you to help him out, stranger. I do have some bad news, though. Things being as they are, I wasn't able to get him everything he ordered. Here's what did come in for his order. Take it. Imagine what people would think of your store if you didn't repay someone like Keith, Chet. You're right. That'd be bad for business. Tell you what, this one's on the house. Here, Keith's cap's back, and sorry again for the trouble. How come you're having trouble with supplies, though? Well, the I-15, being as it is, makes it very hard for the caravans to come here. You have the powder gangs terrorizing the road from here to Prim. And I hear that some kind of lizard occupied and terrorizes the road around the quarry to the north. It just is as it is, stranger. Nothing I can do about it. Funnily enough, I've already dealt with all those problems. I can get some gecko meat easily enough by just going to the source here. Alright, we've got the gecko meat. And then he said prickly pears. How many do I need? Let's get some prickly pears. There you go. That should be enough. No, he wants more. Is that enough? He wants more? How many do you want? Ah, there it is. It's updated now. It'll probably not take all of those, but we'll have to We'll have to turn them into Soylent Green again. And then we can just mold them into whatever the fuck we need them to be. You're back? Chet giving you trouble? Got those groceries for you. Chet didn't have everything, so I had to go out and find some. No, thank you for your hard work, youngster. Chet sometimes has a tunnel vision on his profits, but I've known him to have a good heart. Did you have to get any caps back from him? He did. Here you go. Why, thank you, youngster. You must have a keen sense of business for him to return the full amount. Anything else? Yep, this one's a bit of a walk. Mojave Express over at Prim has a package for me. Asked me to come pick it up. Could you get it for me? Sure, not a problem. You're a blessing, youngster. Once you're there, speak to Johnson Nash, old-timer like myself, in charge of the office in Prim. And do be careful. Powder gangers and Gecko loiter on the road there. Bring some ammo. Oh, don't you worry about me. I could probably clear them with my right and my left. I mean, I wouldn't. I'd just shoot him, but still. Could somebody move that fucking corpse, by the way? Like, that's been here a while.
Hey there, youngster.
Hey there, youngster. Yeah, I know that package, but you're late. It's already been picked up. What? Yep. Man came a while back and took it. Said he was here for Keith's package. Told him where it was, and he went on his merry way. Maybe you've seen him on the road. Wore a large coat and a cap. Sweating his ass off in here. If not, well, if you hurry, you might be able to catch up with him, sharing the delivery fee.
Gangers, gangsters.
Gangers, gangsters. I didn't do the voice right. Sharing the delivery fee. So did somebody steal the package, or did somebody take it to bring it to Keith? And just beat me to it? Somebody fucking murdered Keith? Why? Son of a bitch was Enclave. No wonder he hates the NCR. Clever motherfucker. Telling me about a tribe and shit. This is Keith's journal. Quickly skimming through it, you find records dating back to July 25th, 2242, and earlier. They describe his time with an organization known as the Enclave and his escape from Camp Navarro as he journeyed eastward. One entry stands out, the moment Keith and Lucy settled in Goodsprings. Today, I leave the past behind. I buried our old gear in a hollowed-out rock inside the cave in the hills behind our house. Hope I never have to use it again, but you never know when the past comes back to remember. Man, that's sad. He was a nice guy. Smart not to tell people you're Enclave, though. Or used to be Enclave. Cave. People. Not people. I always feel bad hitting geckos because then they go... Whoa, fuck. My, oh my. Looks like I'm hitting the casino after this. Knew the old man's water boy be back to snoop around. Gonna give me a nice bonus from this one. Last words? Don't be a fool. I'm no Keith. I'm stronger. I'm faster. No. You the guy that killed Keith? Sure did. Walked right in, saw him sit in his chair, and boom! Blasted his wrinkly head right off with my 12 gauge. You should have seen the look on his face. Never gets old. Why are you doing this? What? You don't know what bounty hunting is? Let me explain it to you. Some peeps need people dead, and I need caps for Jet. Simple. What are you after me for? Got this line in my contract saying no witnesses. I'm sure you can figure out the rest. Alright, well, threatening me? Last mistake, pie. Finally, a challenge. Well, those were some neat last words. Finally, a challenge. Pah! Pissant. A vertibird tire iron, huh? Alright, let's check out these clues, huh? Keith Rogers and Lucy Rogers. Kill them both for 650 caps per target. Photograph required as proof of death. Both targets are believed to be elderly, but should be considered armed and dangerous. No witnesses. Payment will be made in full at the El Rey Motel after photographic evidence has been verified. I guess we gotta pay some motherfucker at the El Rey Motel a visit. Let me also mark this this place so we can come back to it later. The Goon Cave! You gotta say it that way. You can't just say Goon Cave. You gotta go, The Goon Cave! Lol. Did you see the way that fiend fell? There's something funny about outclassing somebody so much. Yep. Especially when they're confident, right? Like, they're like, ah, I'm gonna kill you! Bap! That computer's set to explode. This whole place is rigged. See, that's gonna explode as well. Odd-looking crate. Profile Lieutenant Lucy Rogers. Profile Sergeant Keith Rogers. Report 2281. That Jet guy was never gonna get paid. Knew it. Ow. That guy wasn't gonna see a fucking cent. Not a cap. Alright, what the fuck is this? Lucy Mary Rogers, Nee Evans. Blood type O+, genetic hash. First Lieutenant Lucy was the assistant of Major Brandis. She was assigned to field tests at Camp Navarro during the oil rig incident, reported MIA in 2252, leaving her post at Navarro. Target is classified information regarding power armor construction, priority high. Keith was head engineer at Camp Navarro during the oil rig incident. His main responsibility was robot and vertibird upkeep. Reported MIA in 2252, leaving his post at Navarro. Target is classified information regarding vertibird operation and upkeep. Valk had to burn site. Subcontractor is radio silent, not taking any chances. Lay low, contact you when the time comes. God bless America. Smith. And we've got nothing to go on to follow these motherfuckers. Alright, let's go to the Goon Cave, blow off some steam. I thought this was gonna be a nice quest. Very hard lock on the Goon Cave. You cannot just break into the Goon Cave, apparently. The Gooner. The Gooner's Manifesto. That is insane. Holy shit, how many of these does he have? Choose your destiny. Goon Jelk Edge Close. You weep. Yeah. Yeah. I do. I have been around a great many years. My name does not matter, nor does my previous life, not after the discovery of gooning. I now know myself as only the Gooner. When the great fires fell from the sky, I fled to this cave for safety. The gods of gooning had led me to a discovery I was unable to ignore. A single terminal, in the deserts of the Mojave, hidden away in a cave. On it was all of the materials I would need for many lifetimes of gooning. It was then I knew my purpose. Minutes turned to hours, hours into days, and then days into weeks. The weeks became months, and before my eyes it turned into years. The gooning. It changed me. The only life I know is to goon. My physical form has been altered due to the gooning. My psyche has ascended for gooning. I am a specimen specifically built and forged in the eyes of gooning. I dream of a world where everyone can goon. If people can experience the power of gooning, even a mere glimpse of it, the world would be different. Gooning. It changes people. It changes people for the better. Alas, the wasteland is not ready. I must goon until it is time to reveal myself to the world. And when that time comes, I will share gooning with anyone who wishes to follow in my footsteps. It's been a whole 5 minutes that I have not gooned. I stopped only to write this manifesto. I must return. Alright, well, let's see. Goon. Oh! Jelk. Oh, wow! Edge! Yo! Jesus Christ. Wow. That was an experience. I have to. I have to, guys. I need to make it so this place can never be used for this again. I have to protect the wasteland from gooning. Gotta fucking... I wonder if the Goon Cave will be referenced in the Fallout Season 2. Since it's so very obviously canonical, you know. Alright, and we got this invitation. So, let's go and check that out.
Yep.
Oh, it's just you.
Hey!
Hey! Yeah, that's me. Thanks. You know I'm fucking loaded, right? Like, for me to need 50 caps... As you approach the door, you hear the lock click open. Interesting. Very interesting. Hmm. Oh, this is gonna start Dog City? Okay. Let's check it out. You smell the black poisonous smoke. Son of a bitch! Wait, let me put on my rebreather so they can't knock me out. That mod's stupid as hell, but it's funny. Alright. Fuck! Holy shit. So, you're awake. Good. I've heard of your reputation. That's why I brought you here. I need someone like you. It's in your best interest to help me, for whenever your usefulness wears out, you're dead. I'm sending you to Denver. They call it Dog City now. You'll find out why, though your task may be difficult. The goal is simple. Kill Porter. When your task is complete, return to your point of arrival, and I'll make arrangements for your return. Oh, and be warned, the city is surrounded by radioactive dust storms. Try to escape on foot, you're toast. Literally. Damn! My stuff! Oh. Thanks. Yeah, I think I may have. Well, we're close to the end of the stream, so let's just go a little bit in. And if stuff is installed wrong, I'll just reinstall it. Not the gun I meant to use. Little overkill. A little bit of overkill. This place is darker than a motherfucker, dude. I can't see shit. Imagine the Kings and his groupies seeing a fucking rocket launching from Freeside. He's like, what? What in the goddamn? I know that was Benny that said that, but I feel like he'd say the same thing. I can't see a goddamn dick in front of me. Wait, go back? Check out that bus you passed. Okay. Did I miss something? Ah. Oh. Well, that's easy to miss. Uncle Jim. My bad, Uncle Jim. Huh. Go talk to Uncle Jim, I'm busy. Is this supposed to be voice acted? Welcome, stranger. Where'd you come from? Aren't many faces around here I don't know. From the looks of it, you came right out of the storm. So my next question is, how'd you make it through? Mind your own fucking business. Man called Rogers sent me here in a rocket. Rogers has left Denver. How the hell did he manage that? Tell me, where exactly is this rocket? Back the way I came, into the sewers, towards the storm. Thank you. I'll send Ken to investigate right after he kills you. Okay. So, is this roughly how you saw that plan going, Uncle Jim? Yes, it's all voice acted badly. Oh. So you killed Kent, my only son. I hope you're happy with yourself. Now go away and let an old man be. Okay, so I will absolutely have to reinstall this mod then. Okay, so let's go back here to Dog City to the very start. And that is going to be it for today. So I hope everybody had a good time. I know I did. It was fun. But we do have to end because it is almost gym time and I don't want to have shoes thrown at me. I'm in a very domestically abusive relationship. But I hope you guys had a good time. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already, if you're on YouTube. Follow if you're on the Twitch. Follow Twitter as well. On occasion, I post controversial things and make people angry. My friends and I burst out loud when Uncle Jim just nonchalantly told us to leave after killing his son. Yeah, I was like, okay, fair enough. But yeah, I'll have to reinstall that properly because apparently stuff is missing. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. Let me find somebody to quickly raid on the Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, jump over to the Twitch just to make me look good when I raid somebody. And I will see you all next time. I think I'll drop you guys off with Ash. She's playing first Berserker Kazan. She's just started her stream, so I'm gonna drop you guys off with her, and I'll see you all next week because I don't stream on the weekends. So I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. I'm gonna have 2 days of D&D. I hope. I'm gonna be mad if people fucking cancel on me, even though they didn't say they were gonna. But with all that said,